My husband asked me a question the other night that stopped me in my tracks. While he was doing some retirement projections, he very seriously asked, "How long do you plan to live?" Hi, and welcome to The Simple Pleasures. I'm Laurie, and if you're new here, welcome. I know this is going to sound crazy, but I want to get old. Really, really old. Now, I'm in no rush, but growing old is my goal. When you learn my family history, you're going to understand where I'm coming from. My mom was only 42 years young when she died of cancer. On the flip side of that, my paternal grandmother lived to be 105. So if you split the difference, I'm looking at an expiration date of 74 years. All of that to say, I have some living to do, a lot of living. And in today's video, I want to share with you a book that changed my life, truly. What I learned from a book I first read more than a decade ago helped me start to age in reverse. It's called Younger Next Year. A couple of years later, the authors adapted that book with one specifically for women called Younger Next Year for Women. I highly recommend either one of them if you want to unlock the secrets of living a much more active life well into your golden years. Whether you're in your 20s or your 70s, there's valuable information to help set you on a path to healthy, joyful living. Let me paint the picture for you. In the United States, the healthy life expectancy for women is 68 years old. That means that based on the way that most of us treat our bodies and live our lives, we're only going to be mobile and physically active until we're 68. Then we will decay and then we will die. However, if you incorporate daily movement, healthier eating, and joyful living, you just bought yourself many more active years. My husband and I both read the book more than a decade ago. And while we had a lot of fun incorporating it into our daily routines, one example is, in order to build the discipline of exercise that we needed every day, we decided to participate in a 5K race every month for a year. It was something fun that my husband and I could do together. And the joy that came with being a part of a community, well, that was icing on the cake. Shortly after that, I tried yoga and much preferred the mind-body-spirit movement over pounding the pavement. We joined a gym and we found joy in our spin class, and we made friends that we socialized with outside of the gym. But then the pandemic came, and caring for my parents in their final days sent my regular routine into a tailspin, and it became harder and sometimes impossible to get daily exercise in. Over time, I got out of the rhythm, out of the routine, and I struggled with doing it consistently, even I know it's important for me. 2026 is my year of renewal. I am rereading Younger Next Year for Women as I'm entering a new decade of life, and I desperately need a reset.
Let's go. Breathe.
Beyond exercise and a healthy diet, the author stressed the importance of the limbic or emotional life. That's caring, connecting, and commitment is as important as exercise or food. It's a three-legged stool. So I've taken up a bunch of hobbies to stay creative and active. I love connecting with friends and loved ones. I take girls' trips, and I love to travel with my husband. I've also really enjoyed connecting with nature. But let's get real here. I've been putting a lot of things off for someday. Sister, that someday is now. For my upcoming birthday, I decided to take a week-long wellness retreat with my husband to refocus my mind, body, and soul on taking care of this vessel and finding my flow. This feels like what I've been needing. If you hung in here this long, I want to thank you for listening to my late life TED Talk. Let me know if you can relate or if you're following a similar journey. I'd love to learn more about it. If you would be so kind as to like this video and subscribe, I would truly appreciate it. We're growing a kind and thoughtful community here, and I would love for you to be a part of it. Thanks, friends. I'll see you next week.